Hey guys, today's video is going to be about our trip to the gorgeous Niagara. Not only that, viewing it from the US side, the Canada side, and from an helicopter. The Niagara Waterfalls, the biggest waterfalls of the North American continent. This is located in the borders of New York of the USA and Ontario of Canada. So let us see this beautiful waterfall from the USA side first, and we'll know more about it. The Niagara Falls is a combination of three waterfalls, the American Falls and the Bridal Veil Falls, which you are seeing now, and the Horseshoe Falls, which is located in the Canada, which is this. There are two main rides from the USA side. One is the Maid of the Mist and other is Cave of the Winds. So right now you are watching the Maid of the Mist ride. We are in the queue on to board the boat for the Maid of the Mist ride. So what they basically do is they will take us from here and they will get us to the Horseshoe Waterfalls in the Canada side. So right now you can see people are boarding in, and right now we are in the boat. Now if you watch closely to the left side, the first waterfalls that is coming up, that is the American Falls, and the second one, which is a smaller one, is the Bridal Veil Falls. I used to believe that the Niagara Falls is the biggest waterfalls in the world, but a little research on this topic reveals that it is not. So what makes this fall special? It is the combined volume of water and the height of all the three falls here makes this waterfalls a special one. So right now we are going to cross the first falls, which is the American waterfalls. So you can already see it. Right now you can see a beautiful rainbow over here. So during your entire visit in Niagara, you can see a lot and lot of these rainbows. And you know the reason why. Because the water, the huge amount of water coming in and the light rays touching them, and due to the refraction and dispersion happening, there will be a lot of rainbows. And it is not only in this ride, in the other ride, in the Cave of the Winds ride also, you can see a lot of rainbows. So some other facts about Niagara. The word Niagara comes from a word Ongiara, which means thundering sound. There is also a belief that it is the name of the tribes that resided in this place before French took over the place. I would like you to listen to that thundering sound for a few seconds. That definitely justifies the name. This falls was formed about 12,000 years ago, and each year about 12 million people visits this falls. If you ask me what is the highlight of this trip, I would say it is the euphoria that we go into by seeing such large amount of water. It is so beautiful and so spectacular. It is something that you have to see in your lifetime. That's what I would say about this. And obviously, this falls aids in the power generation of both the places, uh, the USA and the Canada. So right now we are near the Horseshoe Falls. We have reached there. So here you can see that water splashing, that immense amount of water splashing. They actually provide us with raincoats, but I don't think that serves any purpose because you will be completely drenched, but you will be so happy you will not bother about it at all. What you're seeing right now is the Cave of the Winds ride. It is not a ride as such. There are steps towards the Bridal Veil waterfalls. You can actually go towards it, go near it, experience that water coming in. So that is a very wonderful experience. One thing I like to mention now is that when you plan your trip, plan it somewhere from the month of May to the month of October, because during winter all these rides will not be there, even though the park will be open for the entire year. So plan your trip wisely. On the second day, we headed to Canada to see the waterfalls from that side. So on to the videos of that. We are almost there, and you can see the Niagara River on the right side now. So almost reaching there. So what you're seeing right now is the park. So we are walking towards the park. There is parking facility in the opposite side. So we have parked our car and we are walking towards the falls. You can also already see that water splashing, that mist formed from that huge fall of water coming up there. The lighting is not very good because we went there in early morning, like a 7 to 8 o'clock time. So that is why the lighting is not very good. But a good thing that happened is the rush. There are not many people there, so that is also a good thing. So you can have a look from every point that you like. So here comes our falls, our horseshoe falls from the closest point. Also, one thing, this part, Niagara Falls of Canada side, is known as the honeymoon capital of the world. Next, we took the journey behind the falls ride. So here you can have a better view of the falls, but from the behind. So here are the visuals of that. There are two, three paths in here where you can actually take a very closer looks at the behind the falls points. So we are walking through the path now. And inside this path, when you walk in, you can see a lot of pictures and notes mentioning the peculiarities and the features of Niagara Falls. Here you will get a closer look at the behind the falls point. Here it is, and people has thrown some coins in to make it wishing well. Now you're going to see a beautiful view from the helicopter ride that we took from the USA side of Niagara. So right now this is the Niagara River that you're seeing. It's a huge river, but this is like a 10-minute ride, but I'm going to show you the Niagara Falls part only. Um, it was like $100 for each person, but it was worth every penny. Here comes that beautiful scene that you were waiting for. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please give me some inspiration by hitting that subscribe button, and please do like this video and share it. Thanks for watching. Namaste.